My federal neighbors, the ones that moved in this house across the street that I'm filming, for no other reason than to infiltrate my life, surveil it, and set it up, agitate it, and so on and so forth. I think they're out in their driveway pretending to be doing things when they're really just standing around stooging, staring at me. And they teach their kids to hate and try and agitate me, and which is horrible. It's not their kids' fault that their dad's a federal stooge that moved into this property for no other reason than to agitate my life. I don't mind sharing this, but I had a neighbor, a good friend of mine. She's dead now, rest her soul, but she'd give me little bits of information, like the neighbors, some of them were giving kids cameras to take pictures of me and my friends and other things, which is very much true. But I think indoctrination of children to any degree like this, and teaching them hate and to take part in these evil government tactics, is a crime against humanity. It's the same thing that happened in Nazi Germany. He's on his phone now, likely feigning to be calling the police. Go ahead. Tell them Greg Redden is saying just exactly what I said about you. About 24 hours a day, it seems like. Anytime I'm up, except early morning, these people are often standing out in their driveway. They've got 3 or 4 vehicles out in front of their house at any given time, or in their driveway. And there's generally no activity other than them stooging about saying comments over in their yard to try and get a rise out of me on an ongoing basis. This guy is government, and apparently he's trying to surveil my life because why? I think isn't stalking and all this shit against the law? I'm not one to handle things litigiously, but isn't that ironic? This guy is supposedly some sort of government official or whatever. I don't know his formal position. And he's taking part stalking, agitation, or, harassment. a couple times a week anywhere I go, but in my neighborhood, that's my house. I call them federal flop houses, but some of the neighbors, we'll say some of them because it's certainly not all of them. We got a few cool neighbors, but they'll have parties at their house for no other reason to sit and watch my activity and, you know, voyeur it likely from inside and stand outside and comment about my life, every nuance of it. It's the feds, you know, lying and teaching my neighbors to rat me off for things often. You know, gang stalking, we'll just call it. Yeah, but this guy right over there, the gentleman, now, mind you, there's no reason to hate on him or do anything dastardly to him or his house because he's got a family that lives there. But it's good to know things, if you ask me. And I'd love for one of these gang stalkers, like I often hear, well, you're ratting us out. Well, here's the thing. If you're calling me a rat, what term is left for you? People like this who move into this house, this gentleman, and that's putting it nicely, for no other reason to surveil and agitate and stalk my life. And he gets paid for it. He's got, you know, 4 vehicles on the property at any given time. People coming and going, and they're complaining about my activities. I think their activities are a little bit askew. You won't see anybody at my house stalking and surveilling and, you know, commiserating about what to do to me next negatively, you know, or them. Very well.